Fuck happened. What's your name? What's your question?
Listen, my name is Miss Moody.
Hey, Miss Moody.
Hi, I'm nervous, but I do have support here. I've been in a relationship with my baby's father since I was 16 years old. We got married. We've been married for 5 years. He recently left me, and I just saw him here with his new girlfriend.
Okay, so he's here? Okay, so what's your question?
This is all fresh for me, so it's like...
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
This is all new. This is all fresh for me.
You said what?
This is all new for me. Like
It's
this.
all
It's all new for you?
Yes.
So who you bring? Oh, you brought your girl, and you look cute? Okay, so why we give a fuck about what they're doing? You having fun?
I'm having fun.
Good.
Y'all look beautiful. I'm having a great time, but
Are y'all divorced?
not yet.
Oh, that's why you give a fuck. Okay, so you gotta say that. She didn't say that.
We have two children.
So y'all are separated. How long have you been separated?
Wouldn't it be fucked up?
6 months to 8 months.
What is it? It's fucked up, right? Wouldn't it be fucked up? It's his turn with the kids. Be like, I gotta work tonight.
And you find his ass here?
He had tonight's conversation and shit. All right, hold on. Before we go further. Hold on. Let's work this out.
What is there to work out though? I'm confused. I really am.
No. All right. True or false? Do you agree with dating while separated?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Let me clarify. He's been with the side chick for many years that he's denied, and it wasn't until recently that I found out, and now he's able to bring her out.
Okay. Oh.
Right.
Okay. All right, hold on. No more new information.
Okay.
No more new information. Okay.
I feel like I know y'all. I watched the
All right,
podcast.
listen.
Come on.
All right, let's tackle this piece by piece. Do you agree with dating while still married? Would you date a still married man?
Hell no, absolutely not. Hard no.
Why not?
Because he's still married. And because my thing is, I know that they have conversations that still probably represent marriage or still represent some flirtatious things, right
Not
or wrong?
at all.
You don't?
Not at all.
So y'all completely, I wouldn't do it either way, sis. I'm not dating your husband. Until he's no longer your husband, then he is not free to be my man or my husband.
Now, do you think the way you get them is the way you lose them? Like,
Yes.
Like, no or yes? Like,
Yes.
for example, if you here with this man.
If I'm here with this man.
I'm sorry. Come talk to me after the show. I'm going to give y'all tickets back, y'all refunds. Because I feel bad for you. But like.
If I'm with that man, my ass is clenched tight. I'm uncomfortable.
Why is that?
I shouldn't be here with this nigga, and especially he got all this shit going on. I'm here to have a good time. You took me to Shatters and did tonight's conversation, and now you got your ex talking crazy on the mic. I shouldn't be with you.
Bet you didn't know the show was finna be about you tonight, nigga.
Hey, you know what's fucked up though? Secretly, this probably turned her on. She about to suck the shit out of that nigga's dick tonight. Cause no, hold on. There are some women that get off on taking somebody else's man. But let's take this back. Let's take this back. So you're uncomfortable right now a little bit.
Very much so.
Because it's fresh for you. And it seems like this man is not only moving on, but the moving on that he's doing happened while y'all was still together. And now it feels like it's rubbing it in the face of you because y'all not even divorced yet and he's still here. Now, here's the thing. Brother, I love you. But fuck that nigga.
Fuck him.
Listen.
Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga. You got your outfit on, you got the cherry 11s and
look,
shit.
The titties are tittying.
Yeah.
You might meet somebody else baby daddy today.
Okay.
It's stepdaddy season. Is it fall? Okay.
It's cold
Now,
outside. It's
can we
cold.
go back? Now let's talk about this point. Is it possible, strong possibility though, not just possible, is it a strong possibility that you can be promoted from the side chick to the main chick? And
is that a promotion or a demotion? Cause now I'm the main chick, and in about 2 to 3 years, whenever I piss you off or whenever you're done, you gonna have me in this same uncomfortable fucking position. So did I get promoted or demoted?
She's not a smart woman. She's not
True.
smart.
I say that, like, if a man puts you in the side chick position first, that's gonna be your position throughout the duration of your relationship. I think because there's certain traits about you that he's seen that's like, okay, this is cool for the side, but I don't trust you 24/7. I don't trust you with my livelihood, with the codes to my bank accounts, with having kids with me and things of that nature. No, you are a fun time. When we go out and travel or whatever the case may be, like the sex is great, like you giving me head randomly and all of these great things that a lot of times the man is not getting in his relationship. Another conversation for another day. But what I'm saying is this, right? When that man designates you in that position, that is your position, because men decide very, very quickly what your role is going to be in his life, and it's a less than likely chance you'll ever leave that category.
Hold on, but
Ain't no self-reflection, nothing. Just monkey branching to the next supply.
Just because I'm currently married to the love of my life, don't mean I can't meet the love of my life.
But the wild shit is that you kind of right, but
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
but if she's truly the love of your life, would she settle for that role right out of the gate?
Ooh. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this. Flowers grow from dirty soil. No,
Nigga, I was about to say.
Hold on.
Come on.
I'm playing. Thank you for your question. I appreciate you.
Hey,
Now-
got a gift for you. Go to my table, boo.
Now, I want to stick on this point real quick though. Kitty, why do you think people venture out of marriages without breaking them off completely first before they start infidelity?
All right.
Let's start.
Okay. This is layered, so I'm gonna try to go down as much as I can. Anybody who steps outside of a marriage, usually it's because there's a lack of fulfillment, not blaming the other partner. There's a lack of emotional fulfillment, or they're looking for a void to be filled. Or else they've gotten to that place to where commitment has become a huge responsibility and they're looking for that thrill. This is not me putting anything on the betrayed partner at all, because I don't believe that a betrayed partner should be responsible for the process of that healing in the beginning, and I also don't believe that the betrayed partner should be responsible for anything in regards to that cheating early on. But whenever you see that the offending partner, the cheater, steps out, I'm gonna say this to anybody who has ever been betrayed. I'm gonna speak to you all. I'm sure there's been a lot of people who've been betrayed and they have dealt with infidelity before. Their betrayal is a reflection of their choices, not your worth. So don't attach your worth to what choices they made. When someone does not have an identity outside of their marriage, they look to their partner as a sole source of their emotional fulfillment. And that's where a lot of their unhappiness comes from. And then you start to feel guilty because they start pointing the finger at you to make you feel like they can equate whatever their offense is to your wrongdoings or whatever it is that you fell short on. Don't allow that to happen. This is the reason why post-infidelity, so many people actually struggle with recovering. But for the young lady who was just at the mic right now, I'm sure because you have dealt with that infidelity, it is still hard for you to process. But look at it this way, because sometimes you do have to reframe the way you see things in a way that you think. It's painful, but it's possible for you to get over. Look at this now as this is a gradual way of you being exposed to this trigger now. Look at this opportunity. If you change the way you think, you'll heal a lot faster. Be glad that now you see that this is a space that still evokes some type of distress.
Yes.
Now it's your responsibility to go ahead and start regulating those emotions and processing what's going on. Don't judge yourself for what this person has done. Don't judge yourself if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're confused, if you're disoriented, if you're disorganized. Don't judge yourself. This is where self-validation triumphs self-judgment. Start validating your experiences. You have the right to feel this way. You have the right to feel what's going on in this space right now. To that person who, if she said he's in the audience, oh, okay. Hey, baby. Yeah. Wherever you are, I wish I can say something a little bit in true kitty form.
Right.
But how disrespectful, how insensitive is it for you, the audacity for you to come into a space where you more than likely knew that your wife, who is still technically your wife, is going to be here. That shows the amount of respect you don't even have for yourself. In this instance, to come into a space like this, you are intentionally trying to punish this woman. I don't care what it is that you all have gone through. If you are not legally divorced and it's still separation and there are still feelings that need to be processed, don't keep on hurting somebody. Think about that. And if y'all have kids or anything else, think about what that's going to do to them as well. You need that woman to be in a good mental space. if you have children, especially for the sake of your home and your children. That's all I got to say.
Make those decisions in other aspects of your life. Make that part of your character. When spaces or times or people or moments no longer serve you, you have to move on. And then now it's an habit. So now when you get to a man, now you can do that too.
And Ace, you said something so good. You said that they get in that space and they become like unaware that that space is even a horrible, unhealthy space because you've allowed it to become your norm. We got to be careful with what we allow to become our norm, because what happens when we create a norm, we leave that man and just create the same norm with a new man. You could have stayed there if you're going to do the same thing with somebody new. So ladies, create boundaries that help you create momentum and norms that you want to stay in that are healthy, because this relationship right here is definitely predicating your next relationship and how you choose based on what you allow to be your norm. Let's create better norms for ourselves. Let's flex our self-love muscle and let's stand in that 10 toes down.
Let's get it. Let's get it. What's your name? What's your question?
Okay, my name is Siobhan. Ooh, sorry, I'm just a little nervous. Okay. How do you get to a point of trusting your partner? How do you get to a point of trusting your impulsive partner when they tend to make rash decisions emotionally and financially?
You don't.
Impulsive just sounds...
Impulsive financially sounds like
that's a horrible
some
thing.
scary shit.
I was at this casino live, some shit about a stadium. Hey, look, first of all, I impulsively almost lost a lot of money.
Are you a gambler?
Listen, I have never left a casino with more money than I went into. But I was at that roulette table the other day, got up $100, and I said, you know what? Cash me out, motherfucker. Now, let's frame this question moreover. We always tell women to submit to a man's leadership in relationship. Let's pretend this is a committed relationship. But what if that man's leadership is untrustworthy? Because that must create a conundrum. Like, you want to be submissive, but this nigga isn't leading correctly. So what do you do in that situation?
You give him easy choices. Are you hungry? Baby, you pick. You such a man. You a leader. Baby, you pick. But when it comes to shit like the bills or signing shit or anything about credit, no, nigga, I have to do that. But you can, you give him easy things. Does that, Kitty, do that make sense? Or am I, come on, baby, like,
hey, you
help
cooked.
me out, bro.
You cooked. Hey.
Come on, Kitty, like.
May I just add something? Because I don't want, my husband to seem like the mortgage is paid.
Okay, bet. Okay. And that's important.
The Vicks, we ain't about to be on the street.
Okay.
So what is an impulsive decision then? Like, I mean, what's an example?
I think like with his family, helping them financially, and, or like buying things you don't really need. If you can't find nothing, you buying another one.
That sounds just like women with the fucking Amazon 2-day free shipping. So I'm glad you feel my plight, because every day when I was in a relationship, every day when I came home, I had to climb over boxes to get inside my house. So it's just your turn. No, I'm just playing.
It's your turn.
Now here's the thing. Trip, did you have something before we go forward?
I was just going. Kitty had made a comment, and I actually aligned with it, and maybe she'll jump in on it after. You have to get to the root cause of the issue, which is a lack of control under emotional duress. Right? When I'm emotionally heightened, I act impulsively. When I act impulsively, one of my impulses is spending money. Right? You have to trace that line backwards, because you're going to build habit around this impulse. He already has. Then you, as his wife, build habit around this impulse, okaying it in some type of way. And I'm not saying, clearly he not fucking his money up. So amen to that first and foremost. But if this is something that y'all need to check, and I encourage it, you have to figure out, or you kind of have to trace back to this issue of lack of emotional regulation. And I do believe, Kitty, you work within that in couples, correct?
Let me add to that point. My boy Trip, as always. It's emotional regulation and modulation, right? So let's say that you were happy that you got a new job. Before you actually landed that job, before you were actually in the vicinity and you got a check from it, you go and buy a new car because you're happy, you're excited. Can be the same thing for him. You spoke on trust, however. That lack of emotional security, it's hard to find emotional security when somebody hasn't learned how to regulate nor modulate even the higher and positive emotions that they have. It sounds like this can be like spending on excitement and stuff and knowing that you have it and things like that. I would say, because I don't think enough couples understand financial intimacy in the relationship, I would say to sit down and start having these conversations. I always tell my couples when we have to have conversations about things like this, we set them up like dates. So the environment is not harsh and things like that, but you can actually have a healthy conversation about it. I don't want to accuse you or, belittle you for what it is that you do because you may not realize that it's truly problematic. You may not see the problem in it. Some people say, well, if everything else is paid for, then we're good. You have people who handle finances differently. If you have strengths, use those strengths whenever you all are organizing your finances. If you have weaknesses, leverage his strengths. That's the best thing you can do. But in regards to trust, if there's that lack of consistency and that lack of control, he's going to have to address that first. You can't change that in him. He needs to see somebody, or he needs to really truly listen to whatever your concerns are and see what it is that he can fix within himself, and if he has the bandwidth to be able to fix it. You can build that trust. It's going to take that intimacy, that emotional intimacy, that intellectual intimacy, having these conversations, having these safe conversations. Safe conversations, me not distracting you, me not belittling you, me not minimizing you, just talking about how this is a concern to me, let you know how it's impacting our marriage, and seeing what it is that we can do, and also offering a solution and seeing if we can build off this solution, and then the trial and error. Let's try it. Once we identify it's a problem, let's see if we can find an action plan for it. Let's maintain. If we fall short, let's see what it is that we need to fix from there. I gave y'all the healthiest information. I'm sorry.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, can I ask one quick question? Is he spending the money he earned?
Yes.
Wait, y'all are married?
So
Yeah, thank you.
That's weird. That was a weird question.
I just asked.
Because y'all are married, so.
I asked if he was. That's why I say his money. I said the money he earned.
my issue with this whole scenario is that a lot of us buy Toyotas and be confused why they don't drive like Ferraris. The thing about a man that's impulsive and a man that's irresponsible with money and things of that nature is it's not a new concept. It's not. Man didn't wake up at 40 years old and decide, hey, I'm gonna be impulsive today. That's always been a trait. So my question would be, what changed? Like, if you signed up for this type of man, you can't complain when this man is consistently being the type of man that you signed up for at the beginning of the relationship.
I can complain whatever the fuck I want to complain because I married the nigga, number one. And two, sometimes things are hidden. I'm not saying this in your situation, but sometimes things are hidden until you really start to figure it out. Like, hold on, this ain't right. Like, especially if you're one of the people that believe that if the bills are paid, then I can do whatever I want with my money. I mean, a lot of people do believe that.
Well,
a lot of people don't say.
I'm sorry, baby. What you mean you can't complain?
That's
So
what I said.
in the moment that your impulsive spending, you making irrational decisions starts to impact what we have built for our future or our savings account or anything like that, what we need for our household, for our kids or anything, you mean to tell me as a wife I can't complain about it? I can't matter of fact, I'm raising a concern. So it's not necessarily that I'm just outright trying to nag you or be a quarrelsome wife. I am raising a concern. Are we not supposed to consult each other?
I mean, tell us. We wants to know.
Now,
Yes,
come on, Trill, from
yes,
married person to married
we
person, you
are
know how this go.
Sure. Yes, we are supposed to consult each other, but it's not supposed to be 15 years into the marriage. My thing is this, right? Like I said, impulsive spending, impulsive purchasing, and things of that nature is not a new wake up today, 15 years married, and I decided to do it. He's been doing that. So if you didn't address it then, why are you addressing it now? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
Properties we want to buy now.
Whoa, guys, let's slow down here.
Now, keep going fast.
Let's slow down.
No, let's go real fast.
So again, like I said, I'm not saying that you don't have the right to complain. My question is, where was this complaint when I was first exhibiting this behavior that
I
you
didn't
was
have it.
that no, because you did. The problem is that you was uncomfortable with it, but you didn't speak on it.
No, you making a generalized statement. We're not going to do that.
Absolutely.
We're not going to
I'm
do
stuck
that.
on-
If I meet
It's
you,
the
in my,
money-
if we met in our early 20s and we're not worried about certain things, and now it's been 15 years, and now we do want to buy properties and expand portfolios and different things like that. Yeah, your impulsive spending is gonna matter to me, and I am gonna complain about it.
Hey, we got to get to the next episode, but I want to say this. I want to say this because I think this is important context. You said the bills are paid, correct? And you're saying that he's impulsively spending with the money he earned outside of the bills being paid. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Danny, and my question is, how do you move forward after the marriage has been tainted, trust has been broken due to infidelity, lies, and betrayal?
Fuck his brother. I'm just kidding.
Why did you say that? Why did you say
I
that?
don't know.
Why did you say that?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Kitty.
No, we so my initial thing is moving forward with who? Because the question is, sometimes we think we need to move forward with a person, and sometimes moving forward means by ourselves. Sometimes the reason we stagnated is because we're trying to carry dead weight, and weight that ain't really for us, that don't got our back and our best interest, that's cheating and putting their dick somewhere else. Sometimes you got to say, I need to figure out what I need to do for me. And when you keep trying to make it a us thing with somebody that's not actively working with you, sometimes don't you feel drained? Now you feel used. Now you feel like you gave the best years to a person that didn't appreciate it. What I'm saying is, you got to make a choice for you. And sometimes that means cutting somebody out that don't deserve to be there. Now, maybe y'all gonna talk about reconciliation. Okay, now let's do that. Okay. I just had to say my shit.
Well, I do agree with you, but my only thing is cheating isn't an end all be all for everybody. So if cheating is on your non-negotiable list, then I think that what Ace said is 100% true. But if you have someone that you stood before God with and said, I'm going to try, and if they're willing to try as well, even though they fucked up, y'all go ahead and get Kitty and go to her classes and some shit because y'all need it. And she gonna help y'all get y'all shit together. Kitty, go ahead, tap in.
God. Thank you, Randy.
I do have a question before you tackle it, though. Do you believe that reconciliation can happen after infidelity? Like,
Yeah,
would you?
it happens a lot.
Would you encourage it though?
It happens a lot. That's what I specialize on my couples.
Okay.
It happens a lot. It really takes both people to make sure that they're on the same page, because reconciliation is hard after infidelity. That's a betrayal and a breach in trust. And that's foundational, because that's where emotional security lies. And so when somebody engages in an affair outside of that relationship, there was a lot of secrecy, withholding information, being pretentious, things like that. There were a lot of things that were done that breaks the foundation of that relationship. Now, for the person who has been cheated on, it makes you feel like you're going crazy. It does. It makes you, because the decision-making side of your brain and the emotional processing side of your brain start to clash. And it just seems like you're going haywire. You can't eat, you can't sleep. Physiologically, you're a mess. You're having problems with talking to people. You can't function. You can't think straight. All of that takes a lot. And it takes for the offender to actually understand the victim in that process. Because if the offender doesn't understand what they have actually done to that victim, they're not going to be able to move forward. We can talk all day long about why did you cheat. We can talk about that. But empathy is important. Cognitive empathy is important. Can you step into this person's shoes to see how you have disrupted their peace? To see how you have truly impacted them, their health, their livelihood, whatever else it is that's affected and impacted. Can you truly understand that? When there is a lack of empathy, when there is a lack of accountability, reconciliation and restoration is really hard to do, because it's going to feel one-sided. It's going to feel like the victim is doing all of the work. So that's the foundation to start off with. It's possible for you to be able to move forward, but you also cannot put a time limit on your healing as well. You can't put a time limit, because you're grieving the relationship, but you're also grieving who you believe this person to be. And then you're also grieving the person that you were in that marriage or that relationship before the infidelity. So it is a process, it is layered, but you have to understand healing is nonlinear, so you have to give yourself time. And the one part that people don't like to hear is you have to understand the offender as well. That's when we get to the whys. You have to understand why, what led them to that, because it's going to take a lot of acceptance when it comes to that. And that's not always easy for people to do when y'all turn y'all heads
I don't
at
like
me.
that part.
No. I really understood that. See, you hit me where you said, will he be able to, step in your shoes? Now, if you fuck, not the brother, maybe a close friend.
Stop.
I feel like
Stop
that'll
it.
really allow him to understand you.
Stop it. Okay. Are we for or against getting your lick back? And I'm gonna get you real quick. Are we for or against lick backs?
I'm definitely getting my lick back. It ain't no way
I
around.
know, right?
You know why? And it's toxic, terrible
Right.
advice, nasty advice. But sometimes you can't leave the person. You know you're not going to leave, right?
Yeah,
and we
I'm
hear
sorry.
all the time, like, men can't take it like you can. No, nigga, let's see how strong you are. And sometimes that act alone, maybe not a cousin or a friend, but someone, that act alone will push him to leaving you. And if you know that you can't leave, that might be an alternative.
Stop it.
It's not a good one. Toxic advice.
Stop it. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I
your
just wanted to say, like, I want to echo the timetable piece, speaking from the offender's perspective. Like, we be thinking just because I said I'm sorry, that she's just supposed to get over the shit tomorrow, and we just keep it pushing on down the line, and it don't work like that. When you violate, you on their timetable. So when you sign up to stay in that relationship, then what that means is that we sign up to take however long it takes for her to heal
Ace don't like
and
that
for her
one.
to accept what it is.
Ace don't like that one.
Go ahead.
Ace said 3 months.
I have feelings.
You got 3 months to cry, bitch.
I have feelings, and I know I stepped out of the relationship.
What?
But certain things feel like cruel and unusual punishment. Now we playing games. Now you trying to get me to hurt the same way you was hurting.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not standing for this shit. I'm not.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, if we not gonna be productive, I got to dip. I'm an advocate for cheating and leaving.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. You got
No, I know. What? No, I'm an advocate for cheating and leaving. Brothers and sisters, because y'all be cheating too. Let's be real. Sometimes you fucked
Never
up
met a
just
black
a
woman
little
that
too
cheats.
bad. Right? And you gotta gauge your capacity on whether or not you have what it takes to endure that. And if I know my fuck up is gonna require this much shit, and I only got this much shit to give, but I know my pain tolerance. And
I'ma be at your job, nigga. You gonna wake up with no windows, no motherfucking hubcaps.
we not about to do this. You gonna take my hubcaps?
I don't know.
God damn. You gonna
What's your
lose
name?
the
What's your
love
question?
too?
Hi, my name is Shalonda, and my question is, before the show, I was able to take pics. I was really excited to take pics with some of my favorite cast members, and that got me to wondering how your significant others handle the pictures, the ads, the DMs. How do they handle that, and how do you make them feel secure?
They're secure. Baby, let me tell you something. I think I can speak for everybody on this panel when we say if we didn't have secure partners, we would not be able to do this. But security is from within. We can show you our DMs. We can show you the messages. We can do everything in a book. But if that person is insecure to the core, you should never allow a person to project themselves and their insecurities onto you. So it really falls within our partners. And we have some dope partners. I just want to say that.
We do. Shout out to our partners.
Shout out to that.
P, Kel, Los, Shasha.
I want to speak from the side of the male perspective here. I know you asked this question about, the attention the men may get, or men and women on this panel, but I'm speaking from the male's perspective, may get from other women. My lady works for the company, and she's here at every show. The last thing she's thinking about is the woman I'm taking a picture with. The reason why I say that is it takes so much sacrifice to be here and support me. We planned this tour, in a month after the last one?
Nigga, you planned this tour.
Shut the fuck up.
It was 2 weeks.
Shut the fuck up.
It was 2
Shut the
weeks.
fuck up. So you got your partners that actually have their own ambition and their dreams and the things that they want to do, and they're putting it not on hold, but on pause so that they can be on the road and support you. That is a journey. We literally went home for what, 1 day and had to come back out? And our partners is agreeing to do that with us. So secure partners is good, but the biggest thing you're not worried about is taking pictures with women or men. It's more so about that person's, I think about, am I pushing too hard? You know, you putting your dreams on hold for mine right now. And that's something in my mind sometimes I feel conflicted about. You know what I mean? But I'm gracious that she's here and she supports me because, shit, after these shows, I'll be needing a cuddle. I want the big spoon cuddle, too. Hey, listen, I get the arm and I'll be like this. Ah.
You a little spoon?
But I appreciate your question. Thank you for your question. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Let's go back to this. First of all, men in Chicago don't cheat, right? We not cheating in Chicago.
No.
They tripping. We don't not in Chicago. The Milwaukee niggas, but not Chicago.
I saw that nigga at the bar with a bitch yesterday.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just playing, sis.
Now my question to this is, oh, we got our next question up. I was trying to kill time. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
My name is China. My question is, why do men who are unhappy in a relationship tend to cling on to other women knowing that they do not want to leave their unhappy relationship?
Hold on. Do me a favor. Can you read it one more time up a little bit so we can hear you, okay?
Why do men who are unhappy in a relationship tend to cling on to other women knowing that they do not want to leave their unhappy relationship?
Because you ain't going no fucking where. No, hear me out. I know that sounds very blame the victim-y. I'm just giving you the state of mind that I have. Either I think if I get found out you're not leaving, or to me, you may not be worth it. And if you leave, I don't really mind. My point I'm trying to say is, some people willing to play stupid games and they don't care if they get stupid prizes. And the idea of, it's fucked up, right? Oh, yeah. That's fucked up, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But Tripp, did you have anything?
Truth is the truth.
So you maybe not you, whoever you referring to. Don't let me, you feel me? You providing something that he may not be able to find in them other women, and that's stability, right? Even if that's a stable place to come back to, a stable hug, stable attention, stable whatever, you feel me? You provide some semblance of stability for him. So then he can just go out and get pieces that he desires in a woman from other places, and then just come back and be stable with you. Right? He don't got to commit to them other women. He don't got to build with them other women, because he can just kind of part himself out, especially because he not giving you nothing at home. You feel me? So you have to pull yourself out from underneath him, because he's building himself, his relationship, his preferences, all that. He building it on top of you. You feel me? While he's not honing the skills required or for a relationship, or at least not applying what he's honing out there at home, he doing it somewhere. You feel me? Like what he getting from you, what he getting from these other women, you don't even see the benefit of it. So it's less about why won't he leave, why he still got somewhere to come back to.
That's why you never say, at least he know where home is.
I would
home
rather,
is wherever that hoe is.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I would rather cut my front lawn with nail clippers than tell a nigga at least he come home at night. Nigga, no, stay where the fuck you at.
Hey.
That bitch ain't got a house.
Trill, did you have something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just to echo what bro said, I think also it's just hope. It's hope that your ass gonna finally listen and do what it is that these other women, that I gotta go to these other women to receive, that I've been asking you for years, months, weeks, whatever the case may be, right?
Oh my
so again,
God. Like what?
So
Can you give me an
again-
example?
Oh, sure. Gladly.
Just
I'm
give me
glad
an
you
example
asked.
because I
That nigga
can't
said
see it. I can't
gladly.
see it.
Glad you asked. Example, right? Just being heard, per se. Like, again, like women claim to be excellent communicators, but they are not. They are excellent at expressing themselves. They are not excellent at receiving information. And that's the problem, right? You can diagnose some shit. You can tell me what you don't like. You can tell me what you uncomfortable with. But when it comes time for me to sit your ass down and say, hey, baby, look, this is what I need from you. Oftentimes, we don't get to get 5 words into that soliloquy before we get interrupted, shut down, and the shit spun back on us.
Somebody cry.
Right? So,
I'm
Pop
about
off,
to hear the
young
word
man.
words.
so
I just think it's crazy how.
So, unfortunately, we got to go down the street for Tanya to listen to the issues that we can't get your ass to open your ears and hear. So again,
So stay over there with
are you
Tanya
talking
talking about, and she listens so motherfucking good.